The second luminous mystery is the wedding at Cana, the self-manifestation at the wedding at Cana. We're lazy and drop that first part, but that's the important part of the mystery, the fact that Jesus reveals that he is God through this mystery. There is a wedding, which immediately should be important, because we recall, especially from St. Paul to the Ephesians, that marriage is merely a reflection of the relationship between Christ and his church. So something important is being said here about that. Mary is there, and Jesus and his disciples are there. The wine runs short, and notice what Mary says. She doesn't say, "Would you please make wine?" What she says is, "They have no wine." Wine is the biblical symbol for joy. All she's doing is pointing out the need. She is interceding on behalf of the couple that's been married and the guests, but she's not asking for the particular. She's trusting in her son. And how does Jesus reply? He says, "Woman, how does your concern affect me?" Not "woman," as in he should be slapped for it, because it wasn't disrespectful. He's calling her woman because remember that that is the original name of the first woman. Her name was only Eve after sin, after the fall. Jesus is calling his mother woman because she is the new Eve, the one that's not going to mess up like the first one did. My hour has not yet come. But what does she say? She says, "Do whatever he tells you." Our Lady is always pointing to Jesus. So, do whatever he tells you. Again, she is trusting. She is leaving it to him how to solve the problem. Now, what does he do? There are 6 stone water jars there for Jewish ceremonial washing. The number 6 is important because it is the number of incompleteness, and it's being tied to the Jewish ceremonial washing from the old law, from the law of Moses. That was not sufficient. The old law was not sufficient to purify from sin. It was good because God established it, but it did not, in essence, rectify the situation. It did not rectify, purify, sanctify the people as it should. So it was incomplete. But Jesus is there. Remember, this is 6 jars holding 20 to 30 gallons. And Jesus turns these into that many gallons of wine. There's no special effects. There's no spotlight. There's no drama. He simply says to fill the jars. And what does they do? They fill them to the brim. When Jesus tells you to do something, do it completely. They draw out some water. They take it, and it has become wine, and it is the best wine. And this is Jesus' first sign, and so reveals his glory. Again, it's the self-manifestation at the wedding at Cana. So we have a number of things here. The most important one that I want to highlight, well, I won't say it's the most important. I'll have a little bit of humility. But the one that I want to draw attention to, especially as a mystery of the Rosary, is the power of Our Lady's intercession. If she can provide booze for the party, she can provide for your needs.